Now I want to talk about the header here in Maschine, which is the top part of our interface here, and about the menu here that we see from the computer. Now, obviously on the Mac, you can see that already with the Apple sign right here, and this is the Maschine right here. It's about the preferences we have, and services, of course, hide, show, and quit, of course. So we have the file, and the file has new, open, save, save as, save project with samples, export audio, recent files, audio and MIDI settings, sync to external MIDI clock, and of course send MIDI clock. So I can send MIDI clock to another device if I'd like to. So here, you'll notice here in the menu, it's right here in the header, I click that, you see file, and we have the same thing. We can have the same thing as a file we see from the top in the computer software. So this is the file that you can see in the interface, obviously, and the only thing missing from here is this audio and MIDI settings. So you can do everything right here on the interface from the header. And we have edit, we have view, we have the controller, and we have help. And these remain the same as they are here in the top of my computer menu bar. Now, of course, here we have the Maschine logo. As you can see, you click on that, and it pulls up. You get a current version all about Maschine, what bit mode you're in, of course, licensing and everything else with the serial number. Let's click on it again, and it's gone. Now, right here, I have a magnifying glass. So here, if I click on that, I can get rid of my browser section right here. Once I've loaded my samples or projects or effects, I can say, well, I'm done with this side right now. Now I want to just work on what I have. Well, click on the magnifying glass right there, and we have a much better viewing area for us to look at and to explore what we want to do within the software. Now, next here we have our BPM, which is the beats per minute. And it's pretty simple. You can just put your cursor here and scroll up or down, and you'll be able to change that BPM. Now here we have swing. You can change the swing value too as well. Now here we have time signature. Currently it's 4/4. But if I want to do something like a waltz, I want to go to 3/4. I would just go here and I would just change this also as well. Now, over here we have the stop start or the restart. So here you can see I have restart on the machine itself. I'll click here and we've got that going on. Now, in order to play it, I'm going to turn this on. Right there, here we go. And now I'm going to go back to here and turn this back up to about 103 and press play. I can press restart and press play to stop. Now it happens here as well. That's the restart. I can keep hitting it, or I can hit play to stop it, or restart right there. Now if I want to record something in a track, I'm just press record right here, and I'm ready to record. Just press play. I can record something into a track anywhere. I can go ahead and say record. Here it comes right now. And so we can record directly in the track. It's pretty simple, very easy to do. Now next here we have our connect button. This is our connect button. Once we're connected to the, it's like a little icon there of the Maschine hardware. And this shows that we're connected to that hardware. So it gives an instance that, hey, we're connected, definitely connected. Now here, this button here is the audio engine button. Now you click the audio engine button to completely bypass the sound process. So sometimes you're sitting around, you're doing something that's going on, and what'd you say? Oh, okay, so you listen to someone else. So you're trying to hear them in the session. You want to stop it for a second, it'll stop. And then when you go back we left off at, just click it again. It's rolling right along where it left off at. Stop it and start again. Pretty simple. And now I want to talk about the CPU meter, which is right here. So let me play this track. Oh, restart. so this is the CPU meter, and it represents the current load on my computer's processor. And it's constantly measuring how much CPU power we're using. Now this should not go above 70. That way you can avoid pops and clicks and interruptions where it might stop and start because there's too much stress in the computer system. So be careful of that. Now I've got a pretty much loaded maxed out computer here, so I'm not using that much at all. Next to that we have our volume control. Now this shows the amplitude of the machine audio output. And this is somewhat of an integrated fader as well. So I can go to here, this little bar here, I can bring it down, see that? And I can bring it back up again. So I could say, okay, I want to be right there. And that gives me my level for my listening back. Now here, of course, is another Native Instrument logo. This is the same thing as Maschine on the other end of the header does. I click here and we get this. So that's pretty simple. And that's the header of our Maschine software.